Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Decryption, and today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the game I made for the Game Jam. All that glistens is not gold. It was a Game Jam by GameDevTV. So let's go commence with the walkthrough. All that glistens is not gold by GameDevTV. That's the name of the game and the theme. I love the splash sound. So, one thing not many people notice is if you look through the floor, and some of the walls you can actually see out.
For millions of years. I'm bored of you adventurers. Normally I'd just throw you out, but this time I'm going to see how good you really are. Proceed through my dungeon, take your gold, but be wary of my traps.
So this is something weird as well, like all this is working fine, but you see the little coin at the bottom corner, I'll draw a little red symbol on it, when it got to the frame on the end when it's almost vertical or facing away from you, it was a white splodge and I could never figure out what it was, but whenever you built it, it was fine. So this is something a lot of people missed as well. I put it in as a demo, but not many people found it, is most people just skip this room, but you can actually open these barrels and nobody noticed. So you can open this one and there's just nothing in it, but if you open this one you get a new voice.
Stealing from my barrels? Well, I hope it was worth it. I actually forgot what was in there.
You get one gold coin and it starts you off, but nobody opened that from what I saw in the comments or the gameplays of it, so that was quite entertaining actually that they've missed it. And that's an initial way into it. There's a collider here which activates the voice. There we go.
Welcome to my first test. As you can see, you have 3 chests. One of them will poison you, one of them will kill you, and one of them will give you some gold. Take your pick.
So that little ringing when he says we'll give you some gold, that wasn't actually added intentionally. That was my dog scratching at a collar when I was recording it. So it's because of the reverb and the pitch change, it makes it sound like I'm jiggling gold around, which very cool accidental bug. So the entire point of the game is just avoid the gold ones, the glistening ones. I didn't want it to be like that, but I didn't like the random aspect of it. So I just made it that way. It's too easy and boring once you know it. So like if I open this one, I will be poisoned.
Okay, if that's the way you want to do it.
And poison. Boom. I've lost health.
Looks like you picked the wrong chest then.
I know the blue one's going to do it. I'll take the red one as well.
Red one. My ex-wife did that once.
So even if you touch it and run far away, you still take the damage.
Well, that looked painful for you.
It's hard-coded to just damage you, so yeah. So always go with the ones not
for the
glistening.
blue one, are we? If you're sure.
So just open that.
Well, that was very entertaining. See if you can find the rest of the chests and escape.
So this animation here, this was all done by Timeline. I've done a tutorial on Timeline in Cinemachine. So yeah, so glistening, you'll take damage, so avoid it, but if you go into it, boom, damage, more health. So there are traps in the world as well that not many people found. So in order to finish the game, you need around 18 to 20 gold coins, I can't remember how many. And getting the glistening ones is not going to help you. I don't like the glistening effect, I couldn't perfect it in the time I needed though. So all 3 of these are safe. Tick, 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 there we go. So you heard the noise a minute ago. That sound there. There's actually traps there that nobody noticed and they always dodged them because I've turned them down too much. So if you watch it, knives will come out and they'll fire. And then you do take a good chunk of damage. So if I stand here and voluntarily take the damage, you're going to see a bunch of my health disappear. Boom. See, it's much bigger than the chests. Yeah, I've got more than
here to steal all my gold, aren't you?
So it's hard-coded. If you get to like 20 or something, it plays the sound to say you're stealing the gold. I was going to do more. There's another one there. Oh, nail it. If you die, you do die as well. So yeah, some chests are just not right, but it's fine. You can't heal yet. I wanted to make it heal, but it ran out of time. Yeah, that's another one. That one takes you this way. So they're glistening, so we'll ignore them because I'm about to die anyway. There's another chest trap. There was a user online, Metal Gear Games or something. I can't remember his name. I'll pop it on the screen now. But he was playing this on his stream, which was awesome to see somebody playing it. Ooh, I'm nearly dead now. He was playing this game, and he got stuck on the puzzle like everyone got stuck on the puzzle. I honestly thought it was so much easier than it is, but then, you know, you have to go off the customer settings.
So you finally found the exit.
Trigger.
See if you can get past my puzzle, and freedom might be yours.
So there we go. So there's a couple of chests in here. They're all glistening. The chests do randomise. They're different every time. So this is the rune chests. You can't get through here, but you can turn these on and off. That's it. Orange on, purple off. And that's the chest. So the metal guy kept changing these. And then every so often, you'd hear the trap next door, like that. And then him and his chat thought that was something to do with it, completely unrelated. I could just stand here and do nothing and you'd still hear it. There you go, unrelated. So the actual key to solving this, because I didn't tell anyone until the very end, is the torches. As you can see, there's 4 torches in this room. This room is a different room. This room is a corridor, so that's different. This room here, there's 4 torches, there's 4 rooms. You follow it. So on, off, off, on. There's no other torches, so on, off, off, on. And that's it.
You solved the puzzle? That puzzle's been guarding this chest for millennia. You cheated, didn't you?
And that's it. I thought it was that simple, but I don't think I gave enough people clues on how to do it. Because a lot of people said maybe add a voiceover or something, because the voice tells you everything else to do, which is a very valid point. But after the first game, it's fine. So what it does, this path here, is you can't get past it until you enter that doorway, and then for however many gold you've got, it will spawn 1 row of floor. So if I walk up here, it'll start spawning and going over. And all it is just a simple animation under it, duplicated. So if I let that run back here, I could run across it, there's no problems. That'll just get to the end and stop. Oh. Oh, there we go. It glitched out a bit. There. So now I can go and finish the game. But something not many other people noticed as well. It's not a glitch, it's more of a performance thing. But as you can see it. As soon as you can't see it, it's all disappeared. It's all disappeared. And that's what it does. There's a loop that if you hit here, it deactivates it so you can come around and see it again. And the point was, if somebody comes here and solves this with 3 gold, they're not going to be able to get enough. But then if they come and solve it with more, I want them to re-see it again. So as you can see, there is a glitch that you can die. If I run quick enough and fall off, it respawns you to the start, but you've still got all your progress. There we go. So now, as you can see, it's despawned. So we'll hit it. We'll let it spawn up a bit. I got a lot of people say they like this animation as well. It's not random enough for what I wanted. There was 3 animations I did where the left, then the middle, then the right, then the middle, then the left, then the right, then the right, then the middle, then the left. But it glitched out in the end, so it didn't work very well. But I'm glad people liked it. And this is the final room. So there's nothing else in here. There's a glitch there. That black glitch is actually the black zone you see in here. So like if you look through some of the walls, there you can see it's a blue sky, but under here it was black, and that's what that is, and it's just a bit glitchy. But yeah, so if you activate this, that's the game. So this is another cutscene.
Well, you've done it. You've found the final chest and passed all my traps. Young adventurer, you have pleased me. I shall let you go to your freedom.
So yeah, so this cutscene actually took quite a lot longer than the other one to do, because with it flying around, I got very motion sick, and I don't normally get motion sick. So I did the vignette around the side. You see how it's all black around the edges? Luckily, that doesn't kill you because it's a camera, but can you imagine? So yes, this camera, the blackness around it's what they do for VR games to stop motion sickness. So that's what I did, and it seems to have worked because nobody complained about being sick and neither did I. And that's it, and that's the game. So it's GG, thanks for playing my game, I really hope you enjoyed it. GameDevTV 2021 was the first game jam I ever took part in. I'm very proud of what I have made. If you did have fun, thank you. If you didn't, why? Let me know so I can fix it. Found a bug, let me know. My YouTube will soon have a devlog of Game Jam. It does now, by decryption. So you can press space to restart the game again, which will just take you to the title screen. Or you can press escape while you're in the game to quit, or Alt F4. And that's the game. So thank you to everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.